So an advice question I see posted a lot, it's always in regards to vlogging in public and how do you get over, I guess, that anxiety. If you're after like some magic fix, some magic pill to instantly get over the fear, well, I guess click away now, because this is not what this video is about. Because to put it simply, well, like there really isn't, and it's not something like a lot of people want to hear. But really, the only way to do it and get better is just to simply, I guess, get over it. Learn by doing, because how do we get better at most things? It's just practice and trial and error. So why bother making a video if I have no magic answer to offer? Well, I'm possibly like the most socially awkward person in the world. Like, I hate eye contact, hate talking to people, and like I hate vlogging in public. Like, I avoid that at all costs. I like to, you know, wait till no one's around and duck off to a little corner before I have to talk in front of the camera, etc. So this video is like as much for me as it is for you. So at the end of this, if I can do it, well, you can too. So enough of that. I've come down to the Strand with this guy, and we're going to go for a ride and I guess give a few little thoughts on likes and dislikes on the Evolve Bambi GTX, and overall, I guess, vlog in public. See how that goes. The Evolve. Why did I buy this? Alright, it's almost impossible. I'm going to find somewhere covered and I'll talk there. It's so windy. Holy shit, is it windy, and it's just about to rain. I swear, like every time I've gone to do this video in the last couple of weeks, it's either been really bad weather or just raining in general. But that's alright. Started now, too late to turn back. Alright, so as I was trying to say before, why did I buy this? Alright, so as I was trying to say before, why did I buy this, the Bambi GTX? A few reasons. Now, it should be known that like, I'm not really a big fan of this place. Good old Townsville. Not going to give the reasons now, maybe save that for another whingy video. But let's just say like, I was kind of over the place and I needed a new way to interact with the city. Now, I used to skate, grew up skating, don't anymore, can't anymore. I got into longboarding for a bit, but due to like some previously mentioned reoccurring and re-emerging injuries, well, I had to sort of give that away too. So but I'd step up the game and go electric and not fuck around, and I guess just, you know, buy the Ferrari. So the board's great, like love the design, love the like honeycomb grip tape, love that it stands out a little bit with the belt-driven motors sticking out the back there. But like anything, no, there's a couple of complaints and I'll get them out of the way first. So first complaint I had, and it was kind of an initial ride complaint, and it's now kind of actually a bit more of a was complaint, and that was the ride height. Now I'm like nowhere near the maximum weight limit, and I just found myself just scraping everywhere, like on any surface, and it was absolute pain in the ass, and it was just shredding the battery case to pieces. Now there was no fix to this, but what I did do, you can see there's a few tape marks. Got some steel strips and strapped them to the bottom, and that seemed to help, I guess, the damage a little bit. I was scraping a little bit more because I had like an extra 2mm sitting off the bottom, but you know, I felt a little bit better about it. Which leads me to, I guess, what was my next issue. I started getting the dreaded remote dropouts. And I thought it might have been because I had steel on the bottom and it was interrupting the signal, but I stripped it off and didn't fix it. Drove me insane. So I emailed Evolve and just to see if there was any solutions to this, and they suggested pulling the battery off by taking all the top screws out and removing the battery case altogether. And upon doing that, I noticed that like none of the screws were, I guess, wound in as tight as they could possibly go. They were all pretty loose, which was kind of frustrating. when I took it apart, like I noticed everything was sort of bouncing around. There was a lot of dirt built up inside. So yeah, I tidied that out, cleaned all the dirt out, made sure everything was secure, which everything was. Put the case back on, and I tightened all the screws as tight as they could possibly go, and it's fixed it. Nothing. No, I'm not even actually scraping anymore. Like, it's lifted the board up a couple mil, and I'm rarely hitting the ground, even on a rough surface. And no remote dropout. So like, if you're having that issue, give that a go. It shouldn't be an issue. It's pretty disappointing on a $2,000 board, but it's fixed now, so move on. Now the only other issue I have is, I guess, in the remote. It's not the ergonomics. I actually like those. I'll get to that in a second, but it's, I guess, the feel of it. It kind of feels like just a cheap plastic kid's toy. Kind of expect, I don't know, something a bit more better in the hand in regards to feeling than what you're given, but is what it is. Which leads me to like my first positive is I actually like the remote. I like trigger setup. Like, I play a shit ton of video games, and it just feels kind of natural coming from a PlayStation controller, I guess. I like the brakes. Brakes are good. Took a little bit of getting used to. Like, they do grab on, which is in a way good. Just, you know, make sure you're always rolling the brakes on. And then of course the big main is it's the fun factor. Like, this is amazing. I love snowboarding and stuff, and obviously where I live I can't snowboard pretty much ever. So this is like the next best thing to that, and that's exactly what it feels like. So that's enough on that. Enough on the board. I'm gonna continue going for a ride down the Strand here and probably get some photos, and then I guess keep having the camera on me in public and just get over that anxiety. Right, so let's carry on. It's excellent. The wind's even died off a bit. What is going on here? Sports carnival. So yeah, I love this board. So not a review, which I didn't say that, but not a review. Don't do reviews. Just some thoughts. It's amazing. It's overpriced, but it's amazing. But not without a couple little flaws, like any good piece of technology these days. Like, up until about 2 weeks ago, I had no idea you could actually walk down to the marina here. It's a cool spot. So yeah, there we are, vlogging in public. Not that hard. Just got to remember, the people that yell out and give you shit, you know, the haters, just either closet jealousy or they're just sad, shitty people. So who cares about them? Sorry, this is not like the easiest footpath to multitask on. So that's it, guys. That's it for this one. Hope I've inspired you somehow to get over a little of that anxiety, because if I can do this, well, goddamn, you can too. So until the next one, have a great weekend, and I'll see you later. Oh yeah, I don't know what the next video will be about, but I want to do more regular uploads like this, you know, just simple videos. So hopefully it's not another 3 to 4 week wait like this time. Just had someone laugh at me and yell out, "Selfie!" This was fun. Alright, bye for real this time.